Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Midnight CCGs for another Gems of War video, this time for the vendor reset of May 28th. We're going to be looking at Sir Sulfuric first. He's definitely a must-buy for this invasion. I would say I would be going up to about tier 4 here in the shop so that you get the weapon, even though it kind of sucks, and a Sir Sulfuric up to a legendary. Unfortunately, the invasion requires a Wolfgare team this week, making it very difficult. We're going to be looking also at the Crimson Insignia. I don't really see this as a very useful item, especially for one that you have to pay real life money for. It's one that deals damage, and based on the amount of red gems that are out there, you can deal additional damage. Not really that great. Spiritdancer, on the other hand, I feel is a great card. I don't know if I'm going to be using it necessarily in the invasion, but there's definitely some teams I can build around it. Think of it as a Valkyrie for green, and you can realize how powerful that is. When you also consider that the tier 3 allows you to summon spirit foxes, which are pretty good units in their own right. It's not bad. I really like that card, and I got it up to legendary as well. This week in the Soulforge, the only thing that I would be really looking at is Elamagram. If you are a pretty high level player, you might also be looking at Yasmin's Chosen. She is a divine, which is pretty meta right now, so as I said, depending on your collection strength, you might be wanting to grab her too. But if you don't have Elamagram, just like Scotty last week, which I picked up, I would be saying you definitely want to pick him up. Of all of the mythics you can get, I'd say that Infernus is probably the best. A lot of people will tell you Ferrous Raw because of the soul gaining ability to it, but I don't know. I don't really care. I don't like farming in this game, so I use a lot of my glory to buy arcane stones, trait stones. Like this week, I spent quite a few of the Spiritdancer ones to get a bunch of the purple-blue arcane trait stones, and I'm very happy to dump like 5k glory into that. I just maxed out my Queen Mab and my Scotty with like 5k glory there, so money well spent to me. First team we're going to be looking at is for stages 1 to stage 4, which is Ranger, Spiritdancer, Druid, and Totem Guardian. Ranger is the only one I'd say is pretty important to get to trait 3, just so you get that ignore on the ignore armor on skull damage. Other than that, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's pretty easy to get to stage 4 with this early team. I used the Frost banner, I believe. I don't remember which one it is. For this team, however, you definitely want to trait up Sir Sulfuric and the Totem Guardian. Here we're using the Flesh Ripper, which, like I said last week, you really want to be buying that item. The Ranger lets us break all the barriers that are put up, and the Totem Guardian barriers our own guys. So we'll be going more into detail in Invasion in tomorrow's video, but hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Midnight out.